So what do we do about disruption? Do we hide? Do we try to hold it back? Probably not a good strategy. You probably know that Kodak invented the digital camera. They just never developed it. And by the way, the day Kodak went bankrupt, Instagram raised $1 billion, right? Why can't we change? Remember, from your perspective, it's a disruption. But from their perspective, it's an innovation. It kind of depends on where you sit. And somewhere out there is a Silicon Valley entrepreneur who's looking at your business, and his team is saying, your margin is our opportunity. And they don't have MBAs, you know. They're not about administration. They're small. They have GSDs. It's get stuff done, right? They're moving fast. It's a small team. And one of the ways to think about what they're doing is to put your business plan on a Rubik's Cube. So take this one. This is Amazon traditional. They bought books, stored books, financed books. Then they got customers and sold them and set the price and bill and collect, right? And then Jeff said, maybe we should sell used books. And everybody said, well, that's pretty crazy. And he said, well, look, we won't have to buy the book, store the book, ship the book. We won't have to set the price and finance the inventory. We can just do these 4 things and add some awesome software. And guess what? Half their business is selling other people's products today through other people's stores. And the used book business is about as big as the new book business, and it's almost as profitable by cutting out some of those other things. New models sometimes destroy more value than they create, but the difference goes to the consumer, and that's why they're catching on so fast. We talked about Uber earlier. Uber looked at the business of limos and said, well, we don't want to own cars, license cars, and service cars. The market enforces our standards. The drivers find us. So we'll just do these 4 things and add some awesome software, and then the biggest limo company in the world. Airbnb, exactly the same. Hey, we're not going to find hotels. Hotels find us. We're not going to provide security, manage the property, hire the staff. We're not going to set prices. The market enforces our standards by reviewing us. So we'll do these 4 things and add some awesome software and become the biggest hotel company in the world. Put your value on a Rubik's Cube, because these guys are doing it with less capital and more speed. But you say, hey, this is not fair. I have customers, I have products, I have factories, logistics, I have an awesome brand, you know, but maybe you're not easy to deal with. Maybe you're not as simple as Uber or Airbnb. Remember the new mantra in Silicon Valley? Step 1, install software. There is no step 2. Just step 1. It's drop dead easy. So don't let some kid in the valley come eat your lunch. You have to figure out how to own the assets and the edge. Because if you don't own the edge, you don't own the customer, and you will be disrupted.